Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome, everyone. I am Kim Arneson. I am the Administrative Coordinator for the Healer Within Foundation, and I will be introducing our practice leader for today's session. But first, we are absolutely delighted to have you with us today. Thank you so much for your willingness to enhance your daily practice with us. We also want to extend a huge thank you to our leader today, Antoinette Horn, for joining us in this space. Thank you so much, Antoinette. Antoinette will be leading us through a 30-minute practice session today. Towards the end of her practice session, you'll find her contact information located in the chat section of this video if you feel inclined to check out her work and her latest offerings after what is sure to be a beautiful session. Without further ado, I'd like to go ahead and introduce our practice leader today. Antoinette Horn is a local and national presenter of educational programs and retreats to help everyone experience the benefits of body, mind, spirit health. She is a certified teacher in integral Tai Chi and Qigong and a senior trainer of Tai Chi Easy. Antoinette has made international healing trips, including study abroad at the Red Cross Qigong and International Medical Exchange Institute in China. She's an emeritus Healer Within Foundation board member and currently participates on the programs and sustainability work teams. She also leads a community practice group in Cleveland as well. Thank you again, Antoinette, and thank you to this community for partaking in this practice session. I hope that you all have a beautiful day. And without further ado, Antoinette, you are more than welcome to go ahead and take on the show.
Thank you so much, Kim. It's my pleasure to be here today and to share these self-care practices with you. We're going to begin. I'm just going to ring the gong 3 times to allow you to bring yourself into the present moment. So sit comfortably, slow, deep, relaxed breath. All right, I'm going to start how I start my mornings, and I'm just going to talk about it, that it's going to be a beautiful day. I have this little reflection. It's Charlie Brown, and he's talking to Peanuts, just looking out on the lake. And he says, you know what? If every morning you say, yes, it's going to be a beautiful day. And then midday, maybe like right now, you say, yes, it is a beautiful day. And then when the evening comes, you find a reason to say, yes, it was a beautiful day. Then before you know it, you can look back on life and say, yes, it was a beautiful life. And I love that our mind believes what we tell it. So much when we think of positive thoughts, when we look and notice gratitude, that helps our overall well-being. So that's why I really love Tai Chi and Qigong practices. I really feel it's simple things we can do in our everyday life. So it's not one more thing to do. It just becomes part of our day. So in our time together today, we're going to do a little gentle movement. We'll do some breath practice, a little self-applied massage, and meditation. So enjoy the moment and just notice how you feel as you're starting the practice, and then notice how you feel as we end our time together today. All right, so we're going to start seated. So just sit comfortably, and we're going to go over a breath technique that's called ocean wave breathing. So close your eyes and just take a slow, just notice your breath. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, and then slowly exhale through your nose. And repeat. So in the ocean wave breathing technique, what we'll do is we'll inhale, and we'll inhale to a count of inhale, 1, 2, 3. We'll pause at the top and exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause at the bottom. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Pause at the top. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. And just repeat that on your own. Just slow, deep inhales, noticing the air come from your lower belly, rising up to your rib cage, all the way up to your chest, that little pause at the top, and then dropping down from that rib cage, all the way down to the belly, all the way out. Pause on the bottom. So it's just like an ocean. We start at the bottom, filling that belly. It's soft. Inhale, energizing as we fill that stomach, the rib cage, all the way up to our chest. And then pause as we gently exhale from our chest to our rib cage to our stomach. So it's really a beautiful thing. You know, we breathe subconsciously 20,000, 26,000 times in a day. But we can learn these momentary methods that slow down our breathing. When we slow down that breathing, we slow down our mind. We slow down that racing that happens. We can go from that do, do, do to just the be mode. So nice inhale, 2, 3, pausing at the top, exhale, 2, 3, 4, pausing at the bottom. Couple more on your own. All right, on this next one, let's just inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold at the top. And let out your biggest exhale yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just let it all go. Let any tension, just anything fall from your body. And then come back to the present. Just blink your eyes. Normal breath. And again, notice how you feel when you start, when you deepen that breath, and then when you come back to your normal breath. So that's just one of the very simple momentary breaths. The breath is always with us. So, just take those opportunities during the day. The breath brings you into that present moment. So let's rub our hands together. Get a little warmth in them. And then just come to our back of our neck and come back from the back of your neck, just down right to the center. Just a little massage. Sometimes we hold tension in our neck. So we're still doing slow, relaxed breaths, but now we're adding a little soft massage. Turn our head to one side and put our hand behind our neck. And then just gently, as you turn your head to the other side, allow your hand to pull across your neck. Just releasing any tension in that neck area. Nice inhale. Slow, relaxed exhale as you come across. Two more times. Nice inhale. Nice exhale. And then take your ears, rub them a little bit, push them back and then down, just kind of releasing any blockage in those sinuses. And massage down the side of your nose too. Fall can be that time of the year. Sometimes blockage is there. So a little massage on our face helps with that. And use your 2 fingers and just come behind your ears, right along that jawbone. Still slow, relaxed breath. And rubbing our cheeks a little. Come across the top of our head. And then coming down like you're shutting a blind, just pulling down the shade on your forehead. Feels really relaxing. Do the same thing on the top of your head. Just use your fingernails and go across. And then rub our hands together one more time. And let's just circle around our face. Just relax your eyes, your cheeks, your jawbone. Just here, right now. And then allow those hands to fall to that belly a moment and just take 2 breaths on your own. And put a gentle smile on your face, and we're going to stand up. Okay. You'll notice I have my Vitality t-shirt on. I'll come a little bit closer so that you can see that. But basically, vitality is the state of being strong and active energy. It's the power giving continuance of life in all living beings. So isn't that what we want? You know, we want that life force. We want that vitality. So that's what I feel is really helpful about doing these self-care practices. You know, we can eat healthy and we can stay away from processed foods and we can drink our water and exercise and not drink too much. But gosh, it's so powerful if we can be curious and continue to learn some of these self-care practices and bring them into our day. So we're going to start. Let's just do a little bouncing. Let's wake up that energy. We want that vitality, that active energy, being strong. So bounce it out, bounce your heels, still smiling. Let your shoulders up and down. You can wiggle your tailbone. Pretend you're that dog getting out of the water, just shaking it all out. It's a little spontaneous movement. Your body will say, something's going on here. And then pause. And just take a deep breath again. And notice how you can still feel the motion in your body even when we stopped. There's still that vitality, that energy flowing. So we're going to do a nice head to toe inventory, focusing on our joints. So we're going to look to one side. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, just focus on that neck. And then same as we were doing before, those nice belly breath in. Filling that stomach, that rib cage. And as we exhale, focus on that neck muscle. Relaxing into that neck muscle. I'm going to come to our shoulders. Circle them. Backwards. all these joints saying, give me attention. I'm here today. What are you going to give me? And reversing. I've heard my friends say it's juicy joints or WT 40, just moving that energy gently through our body. Coming to our elbows, let's hold with one and just circle. The other way. Switching arms. Yep. My wrists. My fingers. Every finger. Just notice we have all those joints, need that movement in those fingers. Push that hand up, down on that wrist joint. And focusing our attention on those joints. Don't move it before you know it, you can't move it. So we want to be real gentle with ourselves. Okay, hands on our waist, and a circle at our waist. If anything's sore, just modify. Anything, the beauty of doing Tai Chi and Qigong is you can do it standing, you can do it seated, you can even do it lying down. Gently roll it up. Okay, now step one foot forward, just about hip distance apart. Now we're just going to gently draw a circle 8 with our hip. So we'll shift our weight back and we'll shift it forward. So really opening up that hip area, the hip joint. And reversing. Notice that gentle shift of the weight forward and back. And step that foot back and then step out with our other one. Again, gentle circle 8 with our hip. Slow, relaxed breath. Sending that energy down to my hip. And switching it up. All right. Now we're going to come down to our knees. If you have a chair and you want to hold next to it, that's fine. But basically, we're going to shift our weight to one side. Really feel grounded. And then I'm just going to kick my knee out. Just open up that knee joint. If it feels better just to have your toe on the ground, that's totally fine too. Back up a little bit so you can see me. And then let's shift our weight to the other side. Feel nice and solid, rooted on that side. And then the same thing, you can either have toe tap and just gently come out with your knee, or if you feel like you have the balance, you can lift it up a little bit more. Shift back to the other side, ground it again. This time, all my weight's on my left side. With my other foot, I'm just gonna heel toe. So touch my heel, touch my toe, touch my heel, touch my toe. My little toe, my big toe, my little toe, my big toe. Shift my weight again. Grounded, heel, toe, little toe, big toe, little toe, big toe. And I'm just gonna gently put my hands on my knees. And all I'm going to do is circle. And I'm just noticing the weight. I'm noticing it on my heels, on my little toe, right across the ball of my feet, really opening up that ankle joint, noticing the range of motion in my ankle joints. And switch in direction. And gently standing up again. So that head to toe inventory is great to do. It can be in the morning, it can be midday, it can be just, what's going on in my body today, and just noticing, one day, 1 week's a little bit different all the time, and that's okay. So let's start tapping. We're going to get that energy moving a little bit more vigorous in our body now. So the massage techniques, we can tap, we can apply pressure, we can knead, but this tapping one's really nice. So the thymus right in the middle there, that really wakes you up. Then come up to that rib cage area, it's hollow, so how about a little Tarzan? And coming up to our chin and our cheeks. So many acupressure points. So anywhere we touch is detoxing and moving energy. Coming across our forehead. Still nice, relaxed breath. Tapping our head. Down our neck. And tapping, coming up on your kidneys in the back. It's tapping. It's waking everything up. Can either have a fist or an open palm coming down the side of our legs. Again, whatever range is comfortable for you. If it doesn't feel good to go all the way down, don't go all the way down. Whatever works, it's all good. So I'm doing it one more time. Just waking things up. And I'm fanning up on my stomach. Let's shift our weight to the side, come under our arm, really stimulate those lymph glands, really important to that lymphatics and that detoxing of our body. Come back down that yin channel, tapping, round of applause. You're taking care of your wellness. You're open, you're curious, you're learning self-care techniques. It's like totally awesome. Pat on the back, say, oh yeah. And then coming across that check, shifting to the other side. Rub our hands together again. And this time we're just going to trace our channels. Hands can either touch or just be close. And just kind of notice how you feel as you do that. Give yourself a little hug. And then a little cross body, just each side. Pushing down our arms. Just letting go of any tension, anything that's not serving us right. Same in our legs. And rubbing those hands one more time and one more over. Slow, relaxed breath. How many times you do a movement sometimes just depends how much time you have. What part of the day? Maybe you're waiting for somebody to come over, and as you're looking out the window, maybe I'll just trace my channels, take a little care of my wellness. All right, let's allow those hands to fall by their side, breath on your own. And again, just notice how you feel after doing that head to toe inventory. Let's take it into the flowing motion. So what we're going to do, just going to gently raise our hands as we inhale, just to about shoulder high, and then the palms will come down as we exhale. So just with that, like our ocean breathing, as we inhale, we fill our stomach, our rib cage, all the way up to our chest. Pause there a moment and exhale. So it's a gentle physical movement. As we're coming forward, if you're comfortable, you can come up on your balls of your feet. Pause there, and then exhale. And as you get to the bottom, your toes come up like they're coming out of the sand. So slow inhale. A little pausing at the top. And gentle exhale. With my fingers, there's energy between my fingers. There's energy on my hands. It's like my hands are going through a bowl of honey. So you get the physical movement, and then you have the breath to go with it. And then you can also visualize. So it might be that ocean scene. We talked about ocean breathing. So maybe that wave's pushing us up one direction. And then the wave breaks and it goes back. And our toes come out of the sand. You know, whatever visualization is peaceful for you. I'm going to add a little variation of this to give additional balance practice. Shift your weight over towards your left side. And now all my weight's on that side. As I inhale, I'm just going to bring my toe in. Or if you have the balance, you can even raise your leg a little bit. And then as you exhale, step out hip distance apart again. Shift your weight all over to the other side, to your right. Once it's there, you can bring that toe over. Inhale. You can bring it up a little if you want. And then exhale. So just that awareness, shifting where the weight is, shifting from one side to the other, builds that muscle memory, helps that balance. Again, pouring water from one side to the other, or wine. I'm full on this side, and then I'm pouring it over here. And let's just do a couple more right in the center again. Just nice belly breath. Pause at the top. Nice, slow, relaxed exhale. And last one. And again, let's have our palms face forward. Just notice how you feel. Talk about the chi sensations. You know, maybe it's tingling. Maybe it's just noticing the breath, the speed of the breath. Maybe it's warmth. Even if you don't have specific sensations, just know as you do these gentle movements that energy is moving through your body. All right, wiggle those fingers. This is a good time if you want to take one sip of water, or actually I always say take a drink of water, because you want half your body weight in fluids every day. And if you just take a sip, you're never going to get there. So every time you go to it, maybe start with that glass of water in the morning and take those sips in between. All right, so we're going to do just an opening move and maybe one of the moves from the Tai Chi easy form. So let's start with our feet about fist distance apart. We're just going to sink down on our right, and we're going to step out. Take an inhale, make that chi ball in front of you. So as we open, we always talk about the 3 intentful adjustments. I like to think of it as ABC. So the A is your alignment. So your knees are soft, you're nice and weighted and grounded in the earth. Your tailbone's tucked a little bit, little room underneath your arms. So weighting on the bottom, but space on the top. You have room between the vertebrae. You're imagining a pearl going up to the highest star. Second adjustment is your breath. So those soft, diaphragmatic belly breaths. So it can be helpful to put your tongue on the back of your teeth or the roof of your mouth and then take that breath, because you'll automatically fill your belly, in that rib cage, up to your chest, and then exhale. So soft belly breaths as we do these practices. And the third intentful adjustment is just to have your mind in the moment. Kind of that state of cheerful indifference. Maybe you've done these before, maybe you haven't. You just mirror what I do and you have a good time doing it. All right, so we're going to do one of the really traditional ones, which is cloud hands. So I'm going to take our hand and we're going to make our first cloud over on this side on your left. So your 2 palms will be facing each other. My weight's on that side. And I'm just going to allow that upper hand, that outside hand, to come up, pass in front of me as I turn my torso. And then the 2 palms will pass again. So it's called cloud hands. It's like you're watching a cloud on the horizon. You're gently shifting that weight from side to side, and you're turning your torso. So that's why that bottom hand's coming along with you. So cloud hands is about that emotional well-being, just realizing that everything changes. We let things pass us by. We don't have to step into every toxic situation. We can stay calm at the center. Just let things pass me by. You may feel a little warmth between your hands. So just like we did before, slow, relaxed breath. Noticing as we shift our weight, as we pass center and turn at our torso. All right, if we pause at this side, all my weight's on this side. I can sink down, and as I lead with this elbow at the outside, just take a step, just hip distance apart. And as you pass center, take a half step, bringing that other foot with you. We're just going to travel a couple steps each way. So I get to this side, I sink down, all my weight's on my right. I step out just hip distance. As I pass center, I can do a half step. So a lot of the Tai Chi moves you can do in place, but they also have walking steps with them. This is one of the real basic ways to do the walking with the cloud hand. So now we're going to come back the other way. Our two palms are there. I'm going to sink down on my left. As that outside hand comes out, I'll take that whole hip distance step, turn at my torso as I pass center, half step. And then just finish my cloud. So two clouds passing, sinking, stepping, turning, half step. And then let's just bring it around right into the center. Nice transition. Transition when you talk about tiger eyes, and we're the tiger. We're trying to keep ourselves calm at the center. So the next one we're going to do is gathering that yin energy, that yang energy from heaven and earth. So we're going to start from the earth, come down, gently push down on your feet as you're coming up to that heart mind. Another big inhale. And then just bathe yourself. Imagine that yang energy. You're just allowing it, you're that flow through you. Let anything go that isn't serving you well. Just allow it to be nice and grounded again. And we gather. So it's like I'm sitting back on a chair, and then I'm pushing on my feet as I come up. And again, I'm only going as far as feels comfortable. So we're gathering from heaven and earth. And one more. Pushing down on your feet as you come up, as you exhale. A little pause between breath, and then another inhale. And just come down. And this time as you come down, bathe yourself, but then just stay at about chest level, like you're hugging a tree. Have this be a standing meditation. So just like we started, you consider what's happening with your alignment, nice and weighted and rooted. Light on the top, going towards the highest star. Soft belly breath. Just being in the present moment. So many things can happen during your day, outside and around you, but you can stay rooted to the essence of who you are and be calm at the center. And let's shift that weight to the right again. Take a gathering breath. And just bathe ourselves. As we come into that closed position. Those hands at your side. Again, just float a moment. Notice how you're feeling. And wiggle your fingers. And I like to take one of my hands. Let's take your right, match it over with your other one. So we're taking our yin and our yang, knowing, we need both. We need that balance and harmony. So anything we do that takes care of our physical wellness, takes care of our psychosocial or spiritual, can enhance that overall vitality and well-being. And that's what we want to do. So let's bow to the opportunity to always be doing these practices together and to, again, consider the vitality, with that state of being strong, that active energy. I mean, I have this t-shirt on, again, the Vitality Pledge Circle, because I'm like, I love Tai Chi and Qigong, and I love supporting the mission of Healer Within Foundation, because we want to share Tai Chi, Qigong, and other body, mind, spirit practices with lots of people in the community. We want people to benefit. We feel every little thing we do, hopefully it ripples out. So I am wishing you a really beautiful day, and I'm wishing you to just have that health, peace, and vitality. So thank you so much for being here today. It's an honor to practice with you.